better do this.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right. Welcome back. We're just going to start the final very shortly. It's going to be between Ian Davenport and Andy Lucas, and Ian's just come through his semi-final. What was his score, Ian?
9-5.
9-5. So it was
4-0 down and 5-2 down.
1-0 down.
4-0 down.
4-0 down.
5-2 down.
5-2 down. So he's come through a grueler.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know Ian, I know Ian. He's a Wigan lad, and an England international.
Yeah.
Ex-international. Well, okay.
Yeah.
How long did you play for?
I played once back in early 90s, and then another 3 years in 2000 and whatever it was.
Yeah. So you're well experienced player, well known in the Wigan area and Lancashire area, and just for your pool background. Kind of, were you a snooker player first, or has it always been pool?
No, it's always been pool. I've never really had the skills on the snooker table, but so I started off playing when I was 17, just local pub with my dad. Carried on from there. Famous Dickie Sudworth taught me everything I know.
Dickie Sudworth is?
Who is he? Well, he's sadly left us now. Dickie,
passed away. Yeah.
He was one of the founding members of the pool scene, along with a few others.
In the Lancashire area?
He helped George Harwood get things going, I think. His claim to fame was writing the very first referee's exam.
Oh, I didn't know they did.
That was a long time ago.
A long time ago, right.
Yeah.
Okay, and this weekend you've come through a little bit unnoticed, I'd have thought, a little bit unnoticed. Did you lose any matches?
No.
So you've come through the winner's side.
Yeah.
And are you looking forward to the final now?
I am, yeah. First time I've been on the stream table, so
yeah.
Hopefully I won't bore everybody.
Well, it is what it is when it starts off. I mean, neither of you are going to want... I mean, you're going to be playing Andy's a very attacking player.
Yeah.
So it's going to be toe-to-toe with a World Rules player against a Black Ball player at World Rules, but these Black Ball players are exceptionally good, aren't they? It doesn't really matter
what rules it is when the players are that good. So
I think so. Once you get to a certain level, it really doesn't matter what rules you play. You're going to play to them rules. And people try and fool you a bit, say, I don't know the rules and blah, 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 blah. They're still good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
And the lad you just played, I don't know if he's got a word. I never got a chance to interview him or speak to him.
No, he's ex-pro, top player in his day.
So you're well known to you?
Yeah.
Not to me as such, because I didn't start till late on in life playing pool. So, Ian, all the very, very, very best.
Thank you very much.
We're going to commentate as good as we possibly can on the final, give you as much justice as we can. I'm going to be doing it, and JJ is going to be popping in and out whenever he can, because obviously his hands in a lot of pies in the club at the moment. So
they'll play the right shots at the right time.
That's it. And best of luck, and hopefully it's a good souvenir, whether you win, lose, or draw.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's no draw, but it'll be a good souvenir.
Definitely.
So all the best then.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much.
pal.
Cheers.
Yep. So the final is going to start very shortly, and it's, like I say, Andy Lucas versus Ian Davenport, and we're just putting his name up now. It should be fairly attacking. I know both players really just want to get on with it and get it over and done with now. So I should imagine in the next couple of minutes we will have the final starting. So if you can just hang by for a few minutes. Yep. So the players are just getting in place now. They'll soon be lagging. Andy's played fantastic all weekend, and Ian's come through a little bit, like I say, through underneath the radar. But he's a fantastic player. I know him from Wigan. I've never actually played him, but I've seen him play quite a few times, and he has a good all-round game. The referee for the final is Lloyd Clark. He's from Lancashire area and very experienced referee, and he's done a great job this weekend. So if anybody needs the services of a World Rules referee, they just look up for Lloyd Clark on Facebook, and I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help you out. So it's quite busy for a Sunday night in a club. I'll just show you the other cameras. So you can see on a Sunday night it's not normally this busy in pool clubs, but this one's very busy. See our little screen down there in our area. So they both lagged, and it looks like Andy's won the lag. Andy's a very nice chap, so I'm just going to be... Oh, JJ is going to be joining in a couple of minutes on the commentary. And for those who don't know, JJ is the owner of the club, along with Christine, his partner. The first frames are normally not too open, but who knows? Could be a very, very open. Oh, and he's gone in off from the very beginning, Andy. So that's not the best start, but it's not the end of the world just yet. So there'll be a different kind of style to both players. It should be that Andy is far more open than Ian, but time will tell. Ian being from a World Rules background, and Andy from a black ball background. Andy will be extremely attacking, I'd imagine. And as I've said that, Ian's played a really good shot to start with. He's opened up his bad ball straight away, and it looks like a fairly comfortable finish. I remember talking to Ian it'd be about 2 years ago, about he was approaching 50, and I was talking him into going on the senior things that's available, and it's just gone bigger and bigger at senior level now. It's onwards and upwards for the seniors. I'm sure after this Ian will be entering all the ones where he can. Great shot. Lovely shot from Ian. Ian's just come off a hard buckle. And Andy's been sat around for a little while, so probably an hour and a half, something like that. Maybe longer, maybe 2 hours. Just a simple black into the middle. And 1-0 to Ian. Yes, it's 1-0. The score went on just before, but 1-0. There we go. So it's Ian to break next, so we'll go to the overhead view. For anyone that doesn't know Lloyd, the referee, you'll see him on advertisements. He does extra work, and on the TV, he's in Coronation Street, Emmerdale, and the likes. He's retired from his full-time work, so he does extra work, and obviously he's as a referee as well, and plays pool. So Ian's made a ball, maybe 2 balls, yeah, a red and a yellow, so his choice is there. Reds look fairly decent to me. Yellows look fairly decent, so, but I think reds will be the one that Ian will be going for. I think anyone who's been watching the stream this week will realise that the players have been playing to a very high standard. Here's JJ, he's just rolling in. Just Hi JJ.
Hey guys.
So Ian's just taken a 1-0 lead and he's broke. So he's just gone reds.
Okay.
It looks fairly easiest
Yeah.
one from there, doesn't it? Not too hard. Just got to break into a couple of balls there. Oh, wow. Dancing with the devil there, mate.
I think he was scared of playing that shot. That's why he took so long on it. He's very, I think the word is methodic. Methodic.
Methodical.
Yes, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
And his approach, he doesn't take something on he's not sure about. That's probably why he won so many matches.
How's Keane doing in the other room and Craig?
I just saw Kian won a game, so I guess the score could be 12-5.
12-5. No, not too.
12-5.
Yeah.
12-4, 12-5, something like
Yeah.
that. But he had a very bad start. And the crowd's not helping. There's not a lot of support for Kian here tonight,
Oh.
unfortunately.
But fair play to him for a young lad, 17. He's got some nerve.
Yeah, I think he's 17 now.
Oh.
16, I think. I think he's still
16.
16, yeah.
He's been coming in since you opened, hasn't he? That's
Yeah.
about 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes, I understand that his dad used to manage a pub or play for a pub, and as like a young kid, he used to mess about on the pool table, and fell in love with the game. And then, fortunately for him, we opened up, and he started taking it seriously.
I remember him coming in as a cheeky little lad.
Yeah,
To be honest, he has that about him, doesn't
yeah. I spent a lot of time with him, showing him basic stuff,
Hmm.
how to try and cue straight and line up shots and stuff like that. And he's like one of the not so many youngsters who's took it to heart and shown a real interest in it. And yeah, it's paying off for him. He's doing well.
he? He seems to be doing very well. He's playing a money match every day, more or less,
Definitely, yeah, yeah.
for a young lad. By the way, Ian's taking these out very well. Just played a nice shot into the middle.
Yeah, normally when players are very cagey in most of their frames, it's because they're not as good at potting anymore,
Mm.
so they try and win the game in a different way. I don't think I've seen Ian miss the ball yet,
No, he's not missed a ball in two frames.
and even his previous matches, he's not. I don't really say that I've seen him miss an easy ball. So he
Well,
just approaches the game completely different to any other senior player here this weekend.
He's a very dangerous player, isn't he? Obviously. So,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I know him from Wigan, but I haven't really seen him play thousands of matches. I've seen him play a few.
He's one of the players. If you drew him in a competition, you won't be happy about it, because if things are not going his way, he's gonna tie you up.
Yeah.
And you'll have to work for it to basically get a win.
He's not going to give any frame away.
No.
He knows how to make a game scruffy
Yes.
if he has to.
Yeah, he's very, very talented at.
Tactically aware, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's been a great success this weekend, I think. Oh, Andy's gone off.
Yeah, there's not been many bad things said about this weekend's event.
I've not heard a bad
I
thing.
think Tommy Donnellan wasn't happy when he lost. He was 5-1 up or something like that, and then he lost 9-6. and he said the cushions were bouncy. But what can I say?
It is what it is, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, Tommy's a great player, and no one likes losing.
No.
You know, it's
No.
just one of those things. But apart from that, I think everyone's been fairly. I mean, I played rubbish. I can put it down to playing rubbish, to be honest. But I've enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, I think the stream's been very good this weekend.
Oh, what a lovely shot!
Table looks lovely.
Ian just played a lovely shot to break the black up.
I saw
Really
that.
played to perfection.
Yeah, he's definitely playing out of his skin, eh?
He has to against Andy, doesn't he? Really, he doesn't want to. Once you get in front with someone like Andy, you've got to really try and crush him if you can. Don't give him any opportunities.
Well, you see what Andy did to Keith Brewer.
9-1.
Smashed him up 9-1. And he never missed a ball. Every time he went game, he got it.
I never actually watched because someone were on stream at the same time. But people were telling me, and I thought, what? 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 against Keith Brewer. It's crazy. And then the night before, Keith did Alan 9-1 on stream.
Yeah.
He's run out a little bit here.
That was a loose shot. See, this cloth they're playing on now is the new Stacken Superfine cloth. Stacken sent me a sample to test it out. It's the ones that's been used in the players event.
Or down at Stock.
Yeah. So it's the only one I've got. All the rest of the cloths are all range of match. So experiment this weekend. Things that I've noticed already. There is plenty of finger marks on this cloth, or plenty more finger marks than on the Ainsworth match. And I don't think it's actually as fast as Ainsworth match.
So everyone's liked playing on it. That I've spoke to.
Yeah, I would because it's a decent pace. You can control the weight with minimal effort. Biggest thing is probably, like I say, it's just if you look for the finger marks on the table, it shows up much more on this cloth.
Noticed about Andy, he's pretty nippy. He doesn't mess about, does he?
No.
But to be honest, when we talked before, there was Tommy and Steve Singh. Their match was incredibly fast. Theirs were the fastest match, I think, all weekend.
Yeah, because it was like 5-0 or 5-1.
5-2, I think it was, and then
the next thing is like
9-6. It's crazy. He has good white ball control, Andy. Which you'd expect, because he's you're telling me, I think, is it 3 times world champion? Did he win the world championships this year?
Yeah, he won the IPA.
Did he win that?
Yeah.
The men's?
The seniors.
The seniors?
Seniors, yeah.
I mean, when you think Mark Farnsworth were in it, it's like, it's some achievement, really, when you've got players like that in the seniors.
Yeah, I don't think Mark Farnsworth played in the seniors. I think he might have only played in the open event, because I know he missed the doubles as well. He just concentrated on the singles. And
'cause he won that.
Yeah, and it worked for him. So Andy's on the board.
Good.
Time to kick on now.
And it's fairly open. You know,
Yeah,
not really
luckily
seen any
there's
safety.
we got Lloyd Clark refereeing for us in the final, and it's on the stop clock as well. So there won't be a lot of time taken between shots.
But they both look like they're up for it, so. And I want to see an open final, really. I don't want to see a one-sided one either.
No, but I believe both of these players came through
That
on the
was
winner's
Ian.
side. They've not lost a match yet this weekend.
Yeah, which is unusual.
I think both of them are
Yeah.
basically from the winner's side.
Yeah. So it's Ian's turn to going off. Right, pal. So Andy's going about this double quick stacks. He's doing it in good style. So JJ, Andy's just whipping him in.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of balls missed from Andy.
No.
He's one of the most accurate boxers in the game.
Just need. That's it. Yeah.
So that was like a 3-minute frame.
Weren't very long at all, and it's 2-all, and they've only started with. To be honest, there's only been one missed shot from both players in 4 frames, so. So it's Andy's break this time. We'll go to the overhead view.
So I think it's Ian's break. And Ian won the leg.
No, it's Andy's break. Oh, Andy's turn to going off, and these are a little bit harder, but yellows look there.
Yeah, luckily in World Rules you only got one visit.
Yeah, one stab at it.
You don't have a free shot like in Black Ball.
So Ian's taking the long one. Well, they're all long ones really. Probably break into the other two now. No, doesn't need to.
So it's on the yellows.
Nice shot from Ian. I think these are dead and buried.
Yeah, one good positional shot here, and it's over.
Yeah. Really, it's just a. If he gets good position on this now, just roll-ins. Look to be in pretty good position now.
Yeah, if I can.
Don't have to do anything
can
really.
Stop
Just
the white where the yellow is lying.
yeah. Just drop it in.
Yeah, basically he'll be in perfect position to get back to the yellow for the middle. He's gone a bit far.
Yeah. I thought it would have personally would have been better being shorter than longer. So even if you were short, you should still be able to gently screw it back for the one in the middle. What do you think he's going to do here, JJ? Roll it through, do you think? Crash into the two reds at the side of the black?
Yeah,
Screw into the
I
black,
think
maybe?
screw into the black, mate.
Do you think he can manage to do that from
I
there?
think so.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well done, Ian.
It's not too bad that you can still
Oh, he's okay
clip
now.
the black into the middle
Yeah.
without risking it enough.
Yeah. 3-2 to Ian. And it's Ian's break this time, I think. It actually says quarter-final on YouTube, but it's the actual final. So this is the final. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just stop it for 1 second on the next frame and we'll put final on.
Okay.
So, just so people who want to watch a final know it's a final, not a semi-final.
Powerful crunch there, right, Ian?
It was what?
Powerful crunch.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Yep.
9mm breaking cue, I think he's using.
And didn't get any balls.
No.
Which is typical. We'll just have a look from above, see what if it makes it look any easier.
No, missed.
Ooh, and them yellows look nice now.
Yeah, they all go.
They've all got a pocket. The black's the only difficult one with the looks of it.
Yeah, but there is quite a bit of room behind it.
Yeah, and he's got a middle ball he can take last if he wishes. Finish the bottom half and come up to the top after. So he's taking the easy one first, working his way around.
Yeah, this is the right shot because he could have kicked into the red.
Yeah.
So
Like I
pocket's
say,
open now.
he's experienced in it. He don't really make too many mistakes at all.
I wonder if this ball goes to the middle pocket now, because that will open it up for him. If he has to cut this one back, he might get a bad kiss.
Looks like it passes, so
Well, I suppose if it passes, he will take it on.
yeah, that's what he's
Makes it
doing.
easier.
Yeah. Nice. Played that well. He's straight on this yellow, so shouldn't be too hard to get position on to whatever he wants.
I believe Kian is trailing 14-7 now. So at least he's won a couple of frames. Closed the gap.
It's never good to start off slow, but it doesn't stop you from winning anything, does it, if you start off slow?
No.
But it's never a good idea to do that.
He's having a good old think here.
Mm.
So oh, don't know how that stayed out of the pocket.
Not an easy table for Andy, but I think he might make short work of it. Just one bad ball. Ooh, don't think he wanted to do that, but
He's got a shot here now. If he can
Yeah.
power this red into the
If it were black ball,
bottom right, he can
Yeah.
kiss this red out.
if it were black ball, he'd have done it by now, wouldn't he? He'd have potted that yellow.
Yeah, so
Over
he'll
the
have to play
pocket.
this with a bit of control.
Good shot. Excellent shot.
And if he's straight, he can screw back to land on the red.
Luke's out.
Oh, in the middle pocket. Great shot there by Andy. It give him a big chance here.
He's definitely a very good player anyway. That's for sure. I've not really seen too much of Andy play. Obviously different rule sets that we play. Very nice person as well, isn't he, Andy? Nice guy.
Yeah, he's always a friendly guy to me to speak to. I don't think he played that too well there.
No.
He might struggle to cut us back in.
And there's no easy route to pot it.
No, the up and down I think it's covered. So
I'll have a look from above for you.
he might have to try and yeah, I think that's too fine to cut. So I think he's going to try and leave the white in the jaw and hope the red bounces in front of the red, or hope the red goes in front of the white.
It's a tricky one, whatever he tries. He's going to go close to enough.
You got the double kiss there.
Yeah.
It could have worked, but the red unfortunately kissed into the white. That's quite wide.
Yeah. I think he's left it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy's down like a flash. Like a whippet. So we're just going to break off for a second while we just we'll be on within 2 minutes before the break. So we're back before the break off. So yeah. Sorry? So it's actually 3-all. You'll just see the updated score in a minute or two. And it was Andy who broke, and he's made a ball. So he's got his choice whether he picks red or yellow. On world rules, it's you have to nominate. If he goes for yellows, he has to pot a yellow because he didn't get one off the break. If he nominates reds, then he'd have been on reds automatically once he nominates. But if you nominate one you hadn't got off the break, then he wouldn't have been on it if he'd have missed the yellow. So Ian's at the table now, and he's faced with a safety shot coming back. So I think he's going to try and put the white behind the yellow that's near the top left-hand pocket. I'm presuming. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's got some other plan. Welcome back. Andy's taking charge with the looks of it. I'm sure Ian's going to have other thoughts in his head. Very busy in here tonight. I'm just going to show you how busy it is. You can see on the camera that it's quite busy in here. In the other room there's some money matches going on, so it's very busy. So it's Andy coming in for the kill on this frame.
Great shot there.
Yeah.
Good positional shot. Gives himself a chance. Gives into the black. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mess about, does he, Andy?
No.
He's like got a banger up his.
No, I think he wants to go. Yeah, I think he wants to stay.
Yeah, I think his taxi's outside.
Jeez.
He brought his family up anyway. I don't know where Andy said he was from. I can't remember now.
At a guess, I think it's around Oxford, somewhere like that.
Well, he's got his wife and his lad here. Both very nice people. Very
Good
nice
pool
family.
Players, good pool players, family.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son and his wife was playing 9-ball last night.
Were they?
Yeah.
So they all play then as a family?
Oh yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I think if there's a family tournament, I think they favour it by far. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because the wife, the son, the father.
Yes.
The whole shebang.
It's nice to see families come, really, for a weekend when they're playing pool.
Oh, definitely.
A lot bring the wives. I say a lot, not millions, but quite a few will bring the wives.
Seniors do.
Yeah.
Because I think they probably past the point where I think between your 20s and 30s or 20s and 40s, you could say, when you go away to a tournament, you normally go with your mates. As you get older, I suppose, then you start taking family members with, and it's like even like me when I go to the IPA tour now. If possible, I always take my boy with.
He'll love it, won't he?
Yeah, he's on his iPad most of the time, but at least he's
there.
He's not doing it at home. At least he's coming with.
Well, with the seniors, I think there's, there's certain wives that girlfriends, partners like meeting up and they have a chat between themselves and stuff. So
Yeah, the seniors is a great bunch. Everyone knows each other.
yeah.
We've been playing together for years.
So what time will you be done tonight, JJ?
Well, I had an update on that money match,
Yeah.
and Kian was 17-9 behind, and that's race to 25. So I think there'll probably be another hour if it goes bad for Kian. If it goes good for Kian, it could be 2 hours. This final will be finished within an hour, I believe.
This final, definitely. Yeah. It's very open, isn't it? So.
And then basically it's just a normal thing. We normally close around 12 o'clock on a Sunday. So yeah, I think it should be something like
And
that.
are you open tomorrow, Bank Holiday Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 o'clock we open.
So what are you going to do? Are you stopping local or back home?
No, I'm going home for a change.
Ah.
I stayed here last night. There was no time to go home because we live an hour away, and we couldn't find a hotel anywhere.
Wow.
It was fully booked.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know if there's. Oh yeah, you know why? It's because of that United game today.
Oh, it's United playing?
The legends, or like.
Oh, I
the
didn't know
old-
about that, yeah.
It's like the old United players or some sport thing they do. So basically, all the hotels they triple their prices, and it's just fully booked everywhere.
So, Andy's on the finish now. I'm not sure if the black goes into the middle. We'll just have a quick look if it goes into the middle from the above. I think it goes in,
Yeah.
but it's a tricky one to get on, do you think? Or
You have to play this like a little stunt shot, I believe. I don't
Mm.
think you can just roll in that position.
no, like that,
Yeah,
just like that.
that's awesome.
He's got to watch for maybe cannoning a yellow into the
That's the only
into the
thing.
pocket.
If
Just
it
got to
looks
be a
a
little
bit
bit
funny.
careful. No, he's played it brilliantly. He's some player, this Andy.
The way he played that, he basically killed the wide.
Yeah.
It's like a superpower because it's so hard to do.
Mm.
You basically have to play through the ball to try and create a type of a stun drag that just slows the wide down.
And what's the prize money?
We're paying out this weekend. We've paid out £5,000.
Yeah.
So that was £125 for the last 16.
Yeah.
250 for the last 8. Then it's £500 each for the semis. The runner-up is getting 750, and the winner will get 1,250.
That's good money for a weekend. I think that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair because
the
it.
last event we had £3,000 for the winner. I think 1,400 for the runner-up. But we only paid down to the last 8. So at least this time we've got 8 more people paid. So
I think that's good.
I think it's split the money. It's better.
I think so. Because £1,200 for a weekend is good money.
Yeah.
Any stretch of the imagination.
Of course.
750 is excellent money for the weekend. 250,
Even
excellent
500
money.
quid. I'll be happy to win 500 quid in a one-day competition.
And doing something you love. So,
Last year when I won the IPA amateurs, I got 1,200 quid, I think.
and how many were in that?
Jeez, like I had to win like 9 games or something.
Yeah. So it's
So So yeah, I'm happy paying 1250 quid out in this.
I
So-
think the players are happy with that.
Yeah.
You know,
And
obviously
we
the first
were-
one.
We were like £1,400 short on entry fees. So the next event, we can add some more. So we'll be looking at paying out 7k again.
Yeah.
So it will probably be something like 2k for the winner then, and a grand for the second place, and we will still be able to pay down the last 16.
I think that's pretty good money.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's still only 100 quid to go in it.
It's unbelievable money for a weekend, because I look at it, how much do they earn a week working? How much do they earn a month working? If you could make that every week,
Of course,
You
you've
know.
got a good life.
that's it. And it gives it hope for all players to get to the last 16
Yeah.
to make a little bit of money.
Yeah, because you're taking part and you're going home with some money in your pocket.
Yeah. And they're nice, these events, aren't they? You know, like, you know, he's pretty on fire, Andy, isn't he? It's not going to be long before he's won this final, I don't think.
No, this one's
This has such an easy flow to him. And he's not going to miss this, that's for sure.
commentator's jinx. No.
No way. He's got that white on a piece of string at the moment. Playing with a lot of confidence, isn't he?
Yeah, it's Andy's. Is it second game on the stream table or the first?
It's at least the second. It could be possibly three, but I know he's been on.
He didn't play yesterday on the stream.
Did he not?
No.
Well, he
So
played the semi-final.
So semi and final he's played on the stream. So it's his
Yeah.
second match on here. Yeah.
Yeah, and Keith
That was
did
on
a good
table.
commentary. I've not heard it yet, but he just does a brilliant Keith Brewer.
Well, he's so knowledgeable.
Fantastic. Yeah. I was really pleased because I asked him if he'd do a few, and he has done for me, which just makes it better for the players, I think, who's playing on stream.
Yeah, of course.
He's a lovely man as well, Keith. Really nice guy. So, Ian's break, and it could be his last shot if he doesn't make a ball.
Yeah, I think Ian deserves, if he does lose, he probably deserves to lose a bit closer to the finish line. You know, 9-3 will not be a good reflection on his performance this weekend.
No.
He's been unbelievable.
I mean, that's a good bad break. But if he can get a red, I'm not sure he can. If he can get a red, it's curtains, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this is over.
Mm.
Maybe not. See,
He'll work that one out. He'll
Black.
screw into that now from that one over the middle.
the black won't be a problem because
No,
he can play a red onto the black to open it up and continue his visit.
off the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Off the yellow,
off
next to the
yellow
black,
Or
yeah.
the black, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He
It's
can
gonna
open that up. I think it's all about this lady's covered now. That's sort of what Ian's hoping for goes wrong.
he can just screw into it straight away now. Do you think?
I
You
don't
know.
think so. I think he's gonna have to cheat
Break
the
out.
pocket to do that, and the ball might pop out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As soon as you start putting bottom on,
Bottom side, and
Yeah.
you starting to chance.
kind of puts a lot of spin on the other ball, on the ball
Yeah.
you've just contacted, and
Yeah, you're transferring spin when you do
yeah,
that. So here we go. Black's gonna be open hopefully for Andy.
everything.
Oh, he's got both out one shot.
Wow,
That's why he's a world champion 3 times.
that was
How good is that shot?
It was brilliant. So you take the two on the right first, and then come back down.
The vision he's got.
Yeah,
To He's not opened one, he's opened two
Yeah.
balls and one shot.
Everything. So into the top left now. He's marching round. We'll just get to our other view so we can see them. It's definitely all over.
Yeah.
Unless a disaster.
I can't see anything going wrong here.
He plays that quick. He don't really have to think about the shot, does he? You know, like
No,
people
it's all on
think
feeling.
about stuff. He's just on with it.
Plays
Done,
on feeling.
done and dusted. Well done and unlucky. Well, not unlucky really. It's just
It's
just what it is, isn't it?
He's not had a chance, to be honest.
No, he's just
Well,
dished up, and that's that. Well done. So from us, thank you very much, and we'll see you at our next event whenever it is. There's another event this weekend coming.
Saturday, yes.
This Saturday.